Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. So today is 24th of December, it's the Christmas Eve, and this is the Christmas weekend, and we have planned to take a ride to Mysore from Bangalore. So I'm going to take you through the journey. I think it is going to be again very informative for those who are planning to do a bike ride or a scooty ride to Mysore from Bengaluru. So it's going to be 7:30. So we are leaving within 5 minutes from Bengaluru, and we are going to do a scooty ride. Okay, we are going to travel via scooty from Bengaluru to Mysuru, and I think it's what we have seen is that it's approximately 170 kilometer from the place where I stay. So again, we are not going to take a direct stretch from Bangalore to Mysore. So we are going to take a few breaks in between. So I'm going to take I'm going to do a complete journey of this scene where I'm going to show where we have taken a halt and where we went. And again, it's going to be informative for those who are planning to do a two-wheeler ride to Mysore from Bangalore. So in the previous clip that you have seen, we planned to leave the house by 7:30, but again we got late by 15 minutes. So we started from Bangalore at 7:45, and it took us around 5.5 hours to reach Mysuru. It's only because we took a lot of stoppage in between, because yeah, we were traveling by two-wheeler. We both were sitting throughout the journey, so we in a very uncomfortable position, right? So it took us around 5.5 hours to reach Mysuru. So I'm going to break down our complete journey right now. So as I mentioned, we started around 7:45. First of all, we went to the petrol pump to fill up the tank. uh, we took, I think, one stop. Yeah, we took one stop near to Ramnagar. We just wanted to enjoy the scenery over there. So if you stay here in Bangalore and you have traveled to Mysore, or you have traveled and taken that route, then you'll definitely cross across the Ramnagar area. And guys, if you have seen the area, it's really beautiful. The complete place is surrounded by stone hills. So we wanted to enjoy the scenery. We took a break over there for around 15 minutes, I guess. We took the break over there. We took some photos over there, and again we started from there itself. So after that, we took the next break at around 11 a.m. At Channapatna. I hope so I'm spelling it right. It's Channapatna, to have our breakfast over there. So we took before going there and before taking a stop over there, we actually do a lot of Google searches and found out that there is a restaurant named as Shivali, and it's very famous over there. And when we reached there, in that restaurant, believe me guys, it was full of people. It was crowded. Whosoever was going to Mysore, or whosoever was traveling via that route, everyone was having, I felt like everyone was taking their breakfast over there. It was so full of people. It was full house. We had our breakfast over there, and so it took us around half an hour to 40 minutes, I guess. We took a break over there around 40 minutes approximately. Then again we started from Channapatna. And before going ahead and mentioning about our next stop, I just wanted to mention one thing. It not necessary for you guys to go and have your breakfast in Shivali only. So I have seen a lot, because this is the third time that I'm visiting Mysuru. So the previous two times when I went to Mysuru, we took a stop in Ramnagar. We had our breakfast over there in Ramnagar. So if you feel like you wanted to take a stop in Ramnagar, you can go and do that. Also in Channapatna, not only Shivali, there were lots and lots, a lot of restaurants out there in both of the lanes. So choose yours wherever you want to go. But I felt like Shivali was really good. The food was really good over there. Now again we started, we took us around approximately 40 minutes of breaks. Then we started from there. The next stop, I think we took one more stop again, because I was feeling sleepy. So if you, whoever is watching this, if you have got PCOS like me, believe me guys, it's hard to explain to people, but yeah, we sometimes feel sleepy. So I asked Ram to take a break because I was not feeling like good. I was feeling sleepy. We took a break. We had coconut water. Then again we started from there, and around 1:30ish we reached Mysuru, and it took us around 15 minutes from Mysuru. Like when we entered, it took us 15 minutes from there to reach Mysore Palace. So by 1:45, or yeah, like around 1:45 we reached Mysore Palace. We parked our vehicle over there. I'm going to make another video where I'm going to explain about the complete budget, how much it cost us to travel by two-wheeler and which two-wheeler we have used. And again, it is not a big two-wheeler because we travel via Scooty. So I'm going to make a separate video regarding the budget, but as I'm mentioning right now, we reached around 1:45ish. Then we parked our vehicle and we went inside Mysore Palace. It was a surprise for us. The palace, there were a lot of people. The palace was crowded. A lot of people have visited. I think it's because it was a Christmas weekend. A lot of people has taken break. A lot of people have holidays, so they thought to have a visit to Mysore Palace, I guess so. So it was full of people. It was crowded, but yeah, we were like, we both are not that fond of crowd, but because of the architecture we definitely enjoyed this place. Again, as I mentioned, this is my third time we visited the place. Like, I visited the place. Then after that we took a lot of photos over there. Now, so as I mentioned, we had a plan to visit a lot of other places too, but we plan to be back on by the same day, and Ram don't want to drive his vehicle because it was not a big vehicle that we chose to travel with, and he don't wanted to drive in the night time. So we have to leave minimum by 4:30 from Mysuru, at least to reach Bangalore by 9:30 p.m. So we skip those places. So guys, just heads up over here, I'm not asking you to only visit Mysore Palace. So if you are going to Mysore, and if you have planned to take a complete day to visit Mysore by two-wheeler, like you're driving a two-wheeler and you have reached Mysore and you wanted to stay for the day, then I will suggest you can visit a lot of places over there. It's not only Mysore place. There is Chamundi Hills, which is very famous because there is a belief that Ma Durga has Vad Asura over there. So you can visit that place, Chamundi Hills. Chamundi temple is there. After that, you can go to Cathedral Church in Mysore, as well as there is Tipu Sultan Palace. So there are a lot of places to visit in Mysore, not only Mysore Palace. So if you have a complete day in your hand, you can definitely go and visit those places out. But as I mentioned, we wanted to be back by the same day. So now it was 3:30 and we directly went to the lunch to have our lunch. And here's the interesting thing, we were searching for a lot of restaurants out there, but one of my colleague who has also visited Mysore a few months back, he suggested us to go to Triple R restaurant to have the biryani over there. He told that it's a very famous place and the biryani is very good over there. So when we went there, when we reached the restaurant, the Triple R restaurant, by the outlook of it, we were very skeptical to go inside because sometimes we judge the book by its cover, right? So yeah, we both went, we parked the vehicle, we went for the lunch. It was already 3:45. I think it was 4 by the time we reached the restaurant. We went there with the thought that we wanted to have biryani. Believe me guys, the restaurant was again full of people. There were lines. There were 2-3 lines to go inside to have the meal. So we stand there for at least half an hour for our turn to go inside and have our meal. But by the time when it's our time to go there and have the meal, they announced that biryani is over. So we thought it's already 4:15 and we have to have our meal before we start the journey back to home. So we thought that we'll have a simple meal over there. So we went there anyhow and we ordered this simple South Indian meal. Believe me guys, it was amazing. It was very amazing. They gave us around 4 sabjis, different 2 kind of sambars were there. Aloo chokha was there, one veg sabzi was there, One sweet dish was there, chas means buttermilk as well as curd, and rice with ghee and achar. Everything was given in a banana leaf. It was a complete wholesome meal and we both loved it. I think I will suggest you guys, if you are visiting Mysore, definitely visit this restaurant, Triple R. It is just behind the Mysore Palace. You can search in Google Map, it's Triple R restaurant. It's behind Mysore Palace. You should go and at least try their veg meal. We have tried that only, their South Indian meal. You can try that out. And after that, by 4:45, after that it has already been 4:45 and we started our journey back to home. So now when we are coming back, um now when we are coming back, we felt a difference in temperature, because when we reached Mysore it was burning hot. I literally had sunburn in my skin because of that. It was burning hot over there. No one could say that it was December. Say, everyone tells this Bangalore is the best place for weather, right? The Bangalore is the best place when you're talking about its climate. So yeah, when we were approaching Bangalore, there was a sudden drop in temperature again. Now when we are coming back, we didn't took a halt, like long halt for refreshment, because we are totally full of with our lunch, and we both had a very late lunch. So we didn't took a long hold, but in between, within an hour, we started to take a little bit of 5 to 10 minutes of break. It's only because we were driving a Scooty. It was a very small vehicle. We don't wanted to give a lot of pressure to it, because the engine is going to heat up, right? So we started to take like 5 to 10 minutes of break every 1 hour of our drive. So again, it took us almost 5.5 hours to reach the city. But to reach home, I think we reached within 4 hours or 3.5 hours to Bangalore. But to reach home, it took us almost an hour, only because of the Bangalore traffic, which is again very infamous all over India. We know that Bangalore is not only famous for its weather but also famous for its traffic. So as soon as we entered Bengaluru, a long hold on the traffic started. And again, it took us from the place to reach my home around 1.5 hours, where it should only be an hour, like almost an hour, not hour also. 45 minutes it usually take to reach my place, but because of the traffic it took around 1.5 hours to reach my place. We reached home around 9:30 in the night. Again, if you are very adventurous, if you like to travel via two-wheeler, then this is a ride for you, because not everyone will be comfortable to sit in a two-wheeler for such a long period of time, right? Definitely it took us almost around 10 to 11 hours to travel to Mysuru and to back to Bengaluru. But also we were traveling via Scooty around the city of Mysore to go for lunch, to see the city, right? So if you're very adventurous and if you have that patience enough to sit in a squat position for around 12 hours in a day, then this is the ride for you. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and I hope that it was informative for you. And as I mentioned, I'm going to make a separate video about the budget, how much it has cost us to travel via two-wheeler to Mysuru. I'm going to make a separate video on that, so stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you wanted to see such kind of more informative videos.